We touched on Toronto a little bit there when we talking about Riley. Do you see them doing anything?
I think they're in a really tough spot.
Yeah.
I think on the one hand, they feel like they need to add because they've got Matthews having a 70-plus goal season. They've got such an expensive crop of forwards that it's really chewing up their cap, and they're also in the prime and heart of their careers.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, they're like at least 2, maybe 3 defensemen short, and their bottom 6 hasn't done anything all year, and they have questions in net. So you've got 3 hugely problematic areas. You don't have a first-round pick for a while, or you do, but then you've traded a bunch away, essentially. How do you fill all those holes at once?
Yeah.
You probably can't. So then do you take a step back and you say, okay, maybe this just isn't our year?
Yeah.
Is that an acceptable stance to take when you have Matthews having the year that he is?
In Toronto.
Not Toronto, I mean,
I know, right?
Maybe
That's a really
hell
tough
break loose, yeah.
tough scenario to walk into if you're
Yeah.
a GM. You have a couple good prospects that you don't want to trade. You've got very limited picks. You have no second round pick this year. Like, you can't go add Tanev because you don't have a second.
Right.
I think they're in a really difficult spot, but I think watching them go 5-0 without Morgan Riley, that makes you say, hey, like, we got something here. Maybe we have a little, more juice than we thought we would.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How about Tampa? Do you see them doing anything?
So they're working hard on the defense market.
Yeah.
The belief is that Noah Hannafin had signaled to Calgary that if he had a choice, that's the place he would like to sign. And so the problem with Tampa is they don't have a first-round pick until 2026.
Oh, wow.
If you're Calgary, you go, okay, we're embarking on what's like a 2 to 3 year rebuild here. 2026, when are we expecting that guy to help us? In 2029?
Yeah, right,
True.
exactly.
That's a hard place to be in unless you think Tampa's going to stink in 2026 and you're like, oh, maybe we could get a really good pick. That's like you're playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers.
Yeah, right.
That's a hard calculation to make, but short of that, I don't know how Tampa pulls it off. They don't have prospects to send. Like, they don't. Who are you taking off your roster that's going to make your team better?
Yeah.
I think Tampa, Boston, there's a few teams that really want to be in the mix that just don't have the goods to do it. And I would include Toronto in there too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.